Phillips Arena. We're in Atlanta, Georgia, the home of the Hawks, where we'll be broadcasting live today. With Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, I'm Kevin Harlan, bringing you the NBA live on 2K Sports. Along with Doris Burke, who will be joining us courtside moments from now. A quick check now at the starting five for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Alonzo Mourning?
Well, he really anchors their defense. You know, his teammates can lean on him. They know that he's going to be in the right spot. He's so smart, so skilled. Really the complete package at the defensive end of the floor.
And we'd be remiss if we didn't also mention his supreme shot blocking. And he doesn't do it softly. He comes up with emphatic denials.
And a one-game homestand for Atlanta as the Hawks will try to recharge their batteries on their home court. They've probably been looking forward to this part of the schedule for a long time. A lot of upcoming home games are slated for them here.
Well, it's hard not to like what they've been showing us lately. I mean, very solid basketball across the board. You can point to a lot of different areas where this team has been outstanding.
Well, that's why they've been winning so many games. I mean, they're well-rounded, they're efficient, they're getting the job done at both ends of the floor, and they seem to be clicking with one another, playing very well as a unit.
Now Johnson. After the missed three from Young, Durant dishes to Mourning. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Now you can tell what the crowd thinks about that call.
Yeah, they erupted as soon as the whistle blew.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
You know, in their last game, guys, he was dialed in at the line.
Yeah, no question. I mean, it may have been the strongest part of his game that night.
And, guys, it's something that he's going to have to work on more and more because he's still not getting the kind of shooting percentage he would like from the line.
And two shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And the offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. Here's Johnson. His last outing, he had 8 points. Now let's go over to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with Tyrone Corbin.
He told me that they'll have their work cut out for them, looking to score inside with the elite shot blocker and defender Tyson Chandler patrolling the paint. He said he was the Defensive Player of the Year for a reason. He's got length, mobility, toughness, and the want to. He brings effort and communication defensively, and you can't forget about him at the other end either. An improved shooter, and he can definitely finish. Kevin, a ton of respect for what Chandler brings to the table.
Thanks, Doris. The Atlanta shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. The Atlanta Hawks coming to this one after the win against Philadelphia.
And if you look at their numbers in that game, what jumps out most is the balance offensively. They really spread the wealth.
And they were on fire in all areas. That was a very satisfying road win.
Counts is checked in for Tyson Chandler. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Johnson, the pass to Pierce. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Durant. On the left block. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 or 4 so far.
Number 22 gets it to go. Johnson with it. It's Durant on the wing. Outside Aldridge. Johnson outside. Indiana moving it around. Clock at 6. Goes up at the stripe. And there's the rejection. It's stolen by Johnson. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. And Paul Pierce with the slam.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively, ready to react and make a play.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Number 22, who's guarded by Johnson. Six to shoot. Young, defended by Durant. And Young, here we go. The shot, no good. Nice D from Durant. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to the Nets in Brooklyn.
Well, with the number of turnovers they had in that game, guys, it was going to be an uphill battle all the way.
Well, especially, Steve, when you couple the turnovers with the soft defense they were playing. I mean, that's a bad combination. Turning it over and then not defending.
The Hawks trail by 9. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Number 44, Pierce covering. Number 22, blocked. Outside, Pierce. Johnson goes in. Warning up top. Back to Johnson. Kicks it to Pierce. It's Durant on the wing. That's good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out in the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. They went to Indiana for their last meeting with the Pacers and came out with a win.
Yeah, and in that victory, they got huge contributions from their bench, and I thought their depth was really the major factor in that game.
Let's take a second to see the teams that have been the toughest inside this season so far. The 4th spot held by the Hawks.
And I think a lot of it has to do with their defensive schemes, guys, because they rotate beautifully, and somebody is always there to protect the basket.
Here's Counts. Aldridge is covering. Number 22. Good. He has 5. Just to talk again about what Steve just said, they never missed a beat, Clark, when they turned to their bench.
Well, there wasn't much of a difference between the points they got from their starters and those they got from the reserves. A really balanced team effort, and you like to see that.
So it's the Hawks now, following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge. And stolen by Mourning. Johnson outside. There's the dish to Pierce. Durant. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
And some great drives to the bucket for them to this point, guys.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
That's good from Durant. Durant hits them both.
Well, you kind of expect that from him. You pretty much know what the result's going to be when he goes to the line.
Pass to Counts. Number 22 is guarded by Johnson. And there's the whistle. That goes on the quick. That's his first foul. Young outside. Number 44.
They've done a terrific job rebounding here so far, allowing no second chance points.
The three-pointer off the mark. Fires from 14, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. That's now 8 points for Kevin Durant.
I don't know of too many other players, Kevin, who have his level of concentration offensively. He just seems to have that singular focus you need as a shooter that, even if the defender's all over you, you still just lock in and let it go.
And something else you notice about him offensively is what a dangerous catch-and-shoot player he is. He's got a quick trigger.
Now here's Johnson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. From downtown, they get it again. Counts. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. It's on Alonzo Mourning. And Clark, you're right. They've done a great job of cleaning up the misses and limiting second chance points.
Well, because they've done a nice job blocking out and everybody has been concentrating on blocking out and pursuing the ball, they've not given up any second chance opportunities.
Hustle, too. Gotta hustle.
Yeah, you got to go after it.
Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Atlanta. And so he makes both from the line. Now here's Johnson. He feeds it to Pierce. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Johnson's got his 5th assist in this one.
I love the aggressiveness with their approach, pounding the ball inside, and it's working.
They are owning this game early. They are constantly finding lanes to the basket.
Indiana leading by 11. Back to Pierce. Mourning with the screen. It's Durant on the wing. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Number 22. He's guarded by Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Number 44. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Johnson kicks to Pierce. Dishes it to Aldridge. He passes it to Johnson. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Chamberlain will pass to Johnson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He has 5.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
Pierce kicks to Durant. Johnson outside. Pass to Mourning. Back to Johnson. 5 to shoot. And the basket good. Johnson's got his first bucket in this one.
Defensively, this team is just giving up way too many open looks.
You're exactly right, and to battle back, they've got to shore that defense up, Steve.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Looks like he saw some things out there that needed adjusting and wants to talk it over a little bit with his club.
I don't think you can ever go wrong burning a timeout if you see something you don't like and you need to talk about it. Let's see where the Pacers are, Kevin, in terms of the NBA rankings right now. 4th in free throw percentage, 8th in lowest turnovers per game. And they are in the top 3rd of the league in assists. With the quality of players they have, you thought they might be better there, but not bad.
Yeah, you look at the free throw shooting, Clark. It's very impressive. They've been in the top 5, as you talked about, and it's a result of a lot of effort, a lot of concentration. And when you shoot them that well, then you gain confidence and you really start attacking the rim because you want to go to the free throw line to shoot.
Now here's Chandler. Coming off a solid outing against Philadelphia. Now the pass to Noah. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
Pass to the machine. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Their offense already flowing. Some stellar shooting while jumping out to this lead.
Well, high-quality shots, and they've been on target with them.
He kicks to Noah. The feed to Batum. He dishes it to Johnson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Good strength there. Just barely off with that attempt.
I don't think you can fault him right there. A lot of contact on that one.
First free throw is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Indiana leading by 11. The machine passes to ABC. Backing in, feeds it to Green. And Indiana, another three.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, if you just looked at assists as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team. Really hard to decide, guys, which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed.
All of the above.
Here's ABC. After the made shot from Tyson Chandler, ABC passes to Jay. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot two. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. We'll take a look at the Hawks. Holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far. And, of course, the Indiana Pacers. Quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
I think for Atlanta, they're not just a pleasant surprise this year, Steve. They're a huge surprise.
Yeah, I don't know anybody who picked them to make this kind of noise from the beginning of the year. They've had a phenomenal run.
Both free throws good from Jay.
And this is the difference in the game. I mean, they're drawing fouls and then converting at the foul line.
Outside, Batum. That's good. Batum's got his first basket of the night. Indiana leading by 12. Kicks to Randolph. The rebound by Noah.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
There's the dish to Batum. There's a minute 34 left here in the first quarter. Number 10. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
Yep, that's something that the defense has to put a stop to. Maybe a defensive adjustment is necessary here.
Foul shooting the difference here, as you mentioned.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. I mean, they built the lead at the line, and that's always an easy way to do it. Attack the rim, draw fouls, and then cash in from the foul line.
Now, here's Green, averaging 12 points a game. The shot's good from Jay.
I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
Green against Johnson. It's stolen by Green. Knocked away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA in team free throws. The Pacers fourth.
And that's why this is an aggressive team, guys. I mean, they want to get to the rim because with that shooting percentage, why wouldn't you want to shoot free throws?
There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. Here's ABC. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Wide open look. Again, Indiana.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Now, here's Batum. He definitely had a good game in their win against the 76ers. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The drive by Green. Pass to ABC. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Number 10. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Pacers out in front, up by 15. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Coming up next Monday night, February 8th, the Los Angeles Clippers take on the Philadelphia 76ers. Be there.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Pacers team out there.
It was pretty impressive the way they moved the ball, made the extra pass, and found open shooters that whole quarter.
Yeah, it's been a complete team effort out there. Great to watch.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Indiana. They've got the machine. Green out there with ABC. Then Zach Randolph. And it's Jay in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
The machine passes to Randolph. 9 feet out. And it's Johnson with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 13. Picked his pocket. And they're moving it up. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Noah, 6 on the shot clock. That's good. Noah's got his second bucket of the night.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
No, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
And the pass to Jay. From 10 feet out. And the Pacers tack on 2 more. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And I think he believes that if he takes some time here to kind of talk things over, it'll be well served for this club.
And, you know, maybe this gives him an opportunity to toy around with some of their game plan while he has their attention during this break in the action.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Back to Noah. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Outside, Batum. He feeds it to Johnson. Clock at 6. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
Very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer.
Pacers leading by 13. Here's ABC. 8 points his last outing. It's blocked. And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession.
Over the last month, we'll take a look at where the Hawks rank in the NBA stats. First in rebounding, 6th in blocks, and they are in the top 10 in team points per game.
And probably what impresses me the most, Clark, out of all those stats you're talking about is the rebounds per game, because this is a team that has become very physical. They'll put a body on you, and they'll really dominate the paint if you don't stand up to the task and really attack them back.
Dishes it to Batum. Noah with a screen for Batum.
He's jammed himself up a little bit here with that second foul. As long as he can avoid a third before the half, I think he's fine.
The Hawks have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9.
Well, the season numbers for this club really low. I mean, this is something that the team has been focusing on. They've got to improve.
And, Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
The Pacers making a switch here. Durant's checked in. Both free throws good from Batum. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Tipped away. And oh, here we go. Batum's got it galloping, but fast break chance. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
You know, Kevin, he's their rock defensively. The guy all his teammates look to set the tone at that end of the floor.
And, you know, he's earned that designation and that respect because of the tenacity and intelligence he has as a defender, guys. The respect they have for him is off the charts.
That free throw, no good. Atlanta making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. He doesn't get the second one. Pacers leading by 14. Here's Durant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Durant's got 13 points.
Boy, nice one-man fast break on that one.
It sure was a stylish finish to cap it off, too.
Pass to Young from outside the arc. And that one's good. Young's got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played, ABC passes to the machine. Jay. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. The Pacers shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
Yeah, this is a very good free throw shooting team, guys. I mean, you look at the numbers, impressive.
And, guys, they've taken a huge step forward at the free throw line this season, especially when you compare it to last season. They're a completely different team in that area.
Paul Pierce is checked in for the machine. The Hawks trail by 16. Young outside. Takes the 13-footer. And Atlanta again with the bucket. Pacers have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Back to Randolph. Outside Durant. Randolph, a screen on Young. Right side Pierce. Shoots it. Shot no good. And Atlanta will come the other way. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
And for the Magic, you know, that's a game they would really like to take.
The Hawks have gone 8 of 13 from the free throw line.
Nick Young. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Young. Indiana making some changes. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Jay, and the machine subbed in for Zach Randolph. Good on both. Pacers leading by 12. Here's ABC. 7 points in the game. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Atlanta needs to do a better job guarding against Pierce.
He has 8 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
Now, a lot of times, he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the three-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
No good on the free throw. And the Hawks making a change here. Good on the second free throw. Now Young. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Philadelphia.
But to me, it was all about the shot blocking. I mean, he was overpowering people defensively, controlling the action.
And Durant with the block. ABC passes to Durant. Cans the 12-footer. Durant's got 15.
He found the open man on the perimeter and got the ball to him.
Number 22. Now the Pacers moving it up. Here's Marbury. Finishes the break with a slam. He is capable, Clark, of some incredible athleticism.
And we just got a chance to see it on full display right there.
Well, you got to love a point guard who can finish like a power forward.
And here's Young from the arc. That drops. He's got 10.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
Passes it to Aldridge. Left side Durant. And the shot is good. And the Pacers lead by 16.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
Ball's knocked loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. The three-point game, such a big part of the NBA. Let's see the best teams at it. The fourth spot held by the Hawks.
You know, some teams live and die by the three, but it's important to be able to utilize the three-point shot. It's a great weapon in the game of basketball. And this coach has given this team freedom to look at the three-pointers on a regular basis, and they're pretty good at it.
And Pierce backs in. The shot will not go. The Hawks trail by 16. Young outside. He dishes it to Chamberlain. Gets the bucket. Chamberlain got his first points of the game.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
Aldridge kicks to Pierce. The feed now to Durant. Releases. And again, it's Indiana.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
For Atlanta, they've gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Number 22. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. He has 7. Pacers leading by 14. Here's ABC. 9 points in the game so far. The 17-footer. And Kevin Durant again. Durant's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Man, great ball movement. They're just picking this defense apart with their passing.
Well, how about the 3 Ps, Steve? Purposeful, precise, passing. We love it, and so does this team because they're taking advantage of it.
6 to shoot. Number 22. It's rebounded by Indiana. Durant's got his 3rd rebound tonight. ABC passes to Pierce. Here's ABC. Fires the 3. Cannot hit.
Didn't matter that he was surrounded. He was the guy who muscled everybody else out of the way to get that board.
He kicks it to Young. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. The Pacers making a change here.
Kevin, let's look at where the Hawks stand in the NBA rankings right now. 1st in rebounding, 4th in blocks. And they also show up as a top 5 three-point shooting team. I mean, that's tall cotton there. Elite level marksmanship from behind the arc.
And probably what impresses me the most, Clark, out of all those stats you're talking about is the rebounds per game, because this is a team that has become very physical. They'll put a body on you, and they'll really dominate the paint if you don't stand up to the task and really attack them back.
The Pacers have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. So Johnson hits 2 of them. The Hawks trail by 15. Number 22 is guarded by Johnson. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Ball stolen. Fast break for Hawks. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
Guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Here's Randolph. Nice D from Chandler. Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Number 10. And Durant sends it back. Here's Chamberlain. Offensive rebound. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And a chance now to check out the schedule for Indiana. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. The Hawks have had 15 tries at the line. They've made 10. Mornings checked in for Zach Randolph. He hits the second from the line. Pacers leading by 12. Johnson dishes to Mourning. Feeds to Pierce. Indiana moving the ball around. Durant kicks to Pierce. Indiana again missing.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Gets it to go. He's got 9.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
Johnson outside. Durant kicks to Johnson. Lock at 6. Off the left rim and out.
He operates pretty well in traffic, guys, but that was a tough play to finish off.
Shoots the 3. Chandler, the pass to Chamberlain. Gets it down to single digits. Chamberlain got 4 points this quarter.
He's gotten his legs underneath him because he's having a heck of a quarter.
Right side Durant. He passes to Pierce. Kicks it to Mourning. That is good. Mourning's got 5 points so far. The Hawks trail by 10. Number 22. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And here's what's upcoming now for the Hawks. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando and they'll take on the Magic. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them.
Yeah, some really good matchups out there. And that Chicago Bulls game is one that I'll be checking out.
And he knocks down the first one. Counts is checked in for Chamberlain. He hits both from the strike. Pacers leading by 8. Johnson dishes to Mourning. Mourning a screen on Johnson. Durant kicks to Aldridge. Pass to Johnson. Shot denied. .54 seconds left now here in the second. Number 44 makes no mistake on the open jump shot. 7 points in the game. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Johnson kicks to Mourning. Gets it to go. Mourning's got 7 points.
Very high-quality shot. Can't get enough of those.
Knocks it loose. Number 22 is guarded by Johnson. Number 44. They get it back. Number 22. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
From 12 feet out, Mourning's shot is good. Mourning's got 6 points in the quarter. Puts it up. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. That'll do it for the first half. Pacers lead by 8. And coming up after the break, it'll be...
Now, presented by Sprint.
And it's been great basketball going on in Atlanta. Let's get right to it. Some good up-tempo basketball for the Pacers. A team definitely in the mix for the playoffs, and as a matter of fact, if they win this one, they'll move into the 8th spot. An unbelievable display by Kevin Durant. What he's been able to do from the field has been nothing short of spectacular. Only a select few players in the league can shoot the ball like that. And hanging tough, The Atlanta Hawks wiping the glass defensively. Look, no streaks. They're preventing any second chance opportunities. Nick Young has been tremendous in the first half. I tell you, when you're knocking down 57% of your shots like he did in that half, it makes it so easy. Starting things off with a look at games on tap for later. Over at American Airlines Center,
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment.
What a performance from Durant here. He's got 21 points and 2 blocks.
You know, he's been so good at both ends of the floor, guys, but what's impressed me the most is his offensive performance.
I don't know, Steve. I think the work he's done defensively has been pretty impressive, too.
Back to Johnson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Well, you've seen some terrific offensive basketball over the last month. A lot of it thanks to the assist numbers put up by these point guards during that time. You look at Johnson, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
And he's been doing everything you want from that position, getting everyone involved, making sure the defense has to worry about all 5 guys on the court.
Not only has he been doing all that, but as his assist rank illustrates, he's been doing it better than any other point guard in the league. You can't give him enough credit for his passing this season.
The Hawks trail by 10. Tipping off the second half. Here's Tyrone Corbin's foul. Aldridge out there with Mourning. Then it's Johnson, and it's Durant, and it's Pierce in at the 3 spot. Now the dish to Young. Number 22, who's guarded by Johnson. They get the rebound. Tries again, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for them.
But it has to translate, Clark, if they're going to cut into this lead. They've got to convert those boards into points.
That free throw good from Chamberlain. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Johnson outside. Johnson right side. The pass to Durant. Backs him down. 6 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Number 44, Pierce covering. Number 44, Money from the wing. 9 points in the game so far. Indiana leading by 5. And here is Johnson. He's got 6. He feeds it to Pierce. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Let's see some of the numbers here on LaMarcus Aldridge. Some tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. 15th in field goal percentage, and he's been using his size and quickness to great effect defensively. He's in the top 20 in the league in blocks per game.
You know, talking again about his field goal percentage, Steve, I mean, that's really been a strong suit for him, an area of strength in his game, and he's basically been efficiently and reliably scoring.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Hawks trail by 6. Number 22. A 3-pointer, no good.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Aldridge, the pass to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from 12. That one a little long. The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Nick Young on the wing. It's rebounded by Indiana. Durant's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. We'll start a 3-game homestand with that game. And yes, sir, that one drops.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Atlanta calls timeout. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Dishes to Young. Poked away. Stolen by Durant. Lets it fly. That's good from Paul Pierce on the assist by Durant. And now it's a 10-point Pacer lead.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Chamberlain. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
Well, not the best statistic for him. I mean, his performance at the line, of course, very low numbers.
You know, his performance at the foul line this season might be the first thing he points to as a priority to improve.
And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe. So it's the Pacers now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Johnson kicks to Aldridge. Outside Durant. Durant off a pick from Aldridge. Pass to Johnson. Fires from 14. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. And that's now 10 points for Johnson.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
The shot's good by Chamberlain.
And I'll say this about him, Kevin. I mean, it looks like he's made of rubber sometimes because defenders just bounce off him when he's driving the lane. What a finisher.
And he is also a tireless worker under the glass, Steve. More than a few guys have been on the receiving end of one of his elbows when the rebound is up for grabs. He uses his body very well.
Well, his shot's been off today, no question. He's not the guy they're going to want to look to if they want to keep this lead where it is.
Johnson outside. Back to Mourning. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Now you can tell what the crowd thinks about that call.
Yeah, they erupted as soon as the whistle blew.
And Indiana making a change here. Johnson outside. Passes it to Chamberlain. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Shot clock at 6. Johnson, good. Johnson's got 5 now. Indiana leading by 8. Johnson kicks to Randolph. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
Johnson with it. Guarded now by Durant. Johnson with the block. It's Durant on the wing. Back to Johnson. He dishes it to Randolph. Knocked loose. Fast break for Hawks. Ahead. And then Johnson with the jam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yes, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Mourning's checked in for Indiana. But they'll get another chance. Here's Randolph. And at last, they get one to fall. Randolph's got 4 points now in the quarter. Number 22. He's guarded by Johnson. Back to Chamberlain. 6 to shoot. And he lays it straight in. Chamberlain got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
And Durant backing in. Fades. And Johnson sends it back. Number 22. He's guarded by Mourning. That's good. Chamberlain got 15.
Well, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Randolph backs in. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Boy, he can be a matchup nightmare inside the paint.
Number 44, Pierce covering. The feed to Chamberlain. Stolen by Pierce. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Indiana.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
Pacers leading by 7. On the wing, Johnson. He's got 10. Outside, Pierce. It's intercepted. Number 22, Pierce covering. Number 22, Zach Randolph with the rebound. Randolph's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Durant, and that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. The Pacers making a switch here. That's good from Durant. The Hawks trail by 10. Number 22, he's guarded by Johnson. There's a good screen. 5 on the clock. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Indiana. Number 22 is guarded by Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. Number 22. Atlanta again missing.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
He kicks to Mourning. The 11-footer moves back up, and it's laid in by Aldridge. Aldridge has got 6.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
And Chamberlain with the stuff.
I tell you what, it was the good pick that was set that turned him loose.
And once he got around it, Steve, it was smooth sailing right to the hole.
Well, because of the pick, he had plenty of room. That's why he was able to power down that slam.
Johnson dishes to Pierce. Back to Johnson. Outside, Green for 3. Kept alive by Indiana. Aldridge misses off the right eye.
Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss.
It's stolen by Johnson. And Pierce, here we go. The quick look, no good that time. The Hawks trail by 10. Number 22. And he banks into layup. 15 points in the game.
Not much working for him as he moves to 1 of 6 now in the quarter.
Back to Johnson. Indiana moving the ball around. That doesn't go either for Green. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Feeds it to Chamberlain. It's tipped.
It's his 4th foul, and I'm sure he picked it up a little earlier than he would have liked.
The first one falls.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And they're going to have to continue that pace, Clark, because they're down, and anytime you're losing, you got to take advantage of every offensive opportunity you have.
The Pacers making a switch here. Randolph is checked in, and he can't hit the second. Pacers leading by 7. Green kicks to Johnson. Pierce with a screen for Johnson. Rejected by Batum. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Batum leading the charge, and that one's good. Chamberlain got 15 points in just the second half.
It hasn't happened as quickly as he would have liked, but he's finally putting some points on the board in this game.
Johnson, the pass to Randall. Aldridge left side. Kicks to Green. That doesn't go either for Green.
He doesn't really scare defense at all. You've seen him miss quite a few just like those.
Number 22 Again, the Hawks good for 2.
And they're making this a game here, putting together a nice run.
Making it a game? How about anybody's game? I mean, they've caught fire, and it's a toss-up right now, guys.
Johnson kicks to Pierce. Defended by Batum. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Pass to Chamberlain. He's against Randolph. Number 22. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Indiana leading by 3. A 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Atlanta with the ball. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. He passes to Chamberlain. Second chance shot. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Zach Randolph.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams.
On tap next Monday, February 8th.
All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. We've got Nick Young. Counts is out there with Chandler. Then there's Batum. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Offensive rebound. Counts. That's good.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Durant dishes to Johnson. Gets the bucket. And the Pacers lead by 2.
And his confidence has come back since halftime after really a rough first 2 quarters.
And the foul on Paul Pierce. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Pacers making a switch here. Number 44. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. It's on Kevin Durant. First one falls for him. That one is no good. Indiana's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. Johnson kicks to Pierce. Yes! And the foul. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over.
Tyson Chandler is checked in for the Hawks. Young comes in for Nicholas Batum. The Hawks trail by 4. Number 44, Pierce covering. From the line, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
Well, both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
Johnson, the pass to Mourning. The dish to Aldridge. Chandler on him. From 12 feet out. Indiana again missing. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Chamberlain, he's guarded by Mourning. Well, fade away. Chamberlain, no good.
Well, he had to fade away there. The defense was all over him, and he got it off, just couldn't get it to go.
Johnson outside. Mourning a screen on Chamberlain. Johnson dishes to Mourning. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
A lot of noise coming from these fans. Pretty unhappy with that call.
Well, you know, we've got a lot of amateur officials in the crowd, and not one of them liked it.
And there's the whistle. That goes on the quick. That's his 5th foul. Chandler kicks to Chamberlain. It's off his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Number 44. No good from outside. Indiana leading by 4. Aldridge kicks to Johnson. The pass to Mourning. Lays it up and banks it in. Mourning's got 4 this quarter.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
It's rebounded by Aldridge. For Indiana, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. And that one's good by Pierce.
You know, usually teams go on runs and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks. But that's not the case here.
Nope, not at all. They're putting this run together with a lot of mid-range jump shots. So seeing a pretty good display of marksmanship right now.
Outside Durant. Johnson kicks to Mourning. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And their lead takes another little bump up.
Boy, I tell you, they've got to be feeling better and better about this game.
Number 44, Pierce covering. And Chamberlain gets it to go. Chamberlain got 18 points just in the second half.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Johnson off the pick from Pierce. Johnson, the pass to Mourning. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That free throw, no good. So he comes up empty, missing both.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Young, good look. Gets hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge. Aldridge has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Johnson outside. Durant up top. Shot, high post. Pierce. Banked in off the glass. Pierce has got 21 in the game.
They've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, and that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
That's good.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Durant dishes to Aldridge. Time call here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Yeah, they were getting winded. Good call here to give them a quick breather.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, guys. Well, Tyrone Corbett had some advice for the team in that last huddle. He was absolutely adamant, saying, don't let them off the hook. Let's keep our foot on the pedal and keep doing the things that have gotten us here this far. We're almost home.
Chandler with the steal. Chamberlain with a screen on Johnson. The kick out to Young. Offensive rebound. Chamberlain. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
How about the night Will Chamberlain is having? He's got 10 rebounds, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And that may not be the first thing people notice about his performance, but those are important points nonetheless.
A free throw good from Chamberlain. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Indiana leading by 6. Pierce kicks to Johnson. He feeds it to Durant. Dishes it to Aldridge. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 4 assists now tonight.
Tough assignment for that defender with the size mismatch we're seeing.
Yeah, I just don't think he's big enough to handle it.
Chamberlain with a screen on Johnson. Back to Chamberlain. Clock at 4. And stolen by Mourning. Johnson goes in. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. And it's a 10-point Pacer lead.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
The shot's good by Chamberlain.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Indiana's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Pierce kicks to Mourning. Johnson back to Mourning. Outside Pierce. Durant. That's good. Durant's got 26.
He's been so reliable again today, Kevin, and they need his points, and he's providing them.
Pass to Chandler. He dishes it to Chamberlain. The jump hook. That one off the back iron and out.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
Johnson off the pick from Mourning. Off the pick. Kept alive by Indiana. And a foul on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. That's good from Durant. Both good from the line that time.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
Here's Johnson. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Johnson's got 6 here in this quarter.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
But they're finding the holes in the defense, Clark, and they're exploiting them.
Chamberlain is guarded by Mourning and stolen by Mourning. Johnson kicks to Aldridge. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. And that's 10 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
They're getting on the roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
Right side Pierce. That's tipped. Number 44. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Johnson. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. ABC's checked in for Johnson. He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Pacers leading by 12. Passes to Durant. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Durant. Here's ABC. Into LaMarcus Aldridge. Nice D from Chandler. Number 22. Aldridge is covering. Count that one. 23 points in the game. Durant with it. Clark with the basket here. He'd break 30 points.
Boy, this is what you call a big boy performance, guys. I mean, he's showing you everything he's got.
Yeah, and the defense has just no answer right now.
Clock at 6. Now, here's Mourning. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him. From the wing, again, the Hawks good for 2. Clark, they can burn some clock if they want to.
Yeah, and maybe buy a little oxygen while they're doing it.
ABC passes to Mourning. Good on the baseline, Jay. Mourning's got 8 here in the quarter. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Well, they're getting way too many easy shots in the paint. So this timeout is specifically for that reason. You got to tighten up the defense and start to make it harder for that offensive team.
I know it's easier said than done, but right now it just doesn't seem like the necessary effort is there.
The Pacers making a switch here. Clark's checked in. The feed to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Chandler a screen. 4 on the shot clock. He kicks it to Young. It's up a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
1:35 left in the fourth. Indiana leading by 7. Here's Clark. It's Durant on the wing. Mourning a screen on Young. Durant kicks to Mourning. The basket drops and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
They're in the position they're in right now thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
ABC's checked in for Indiana. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Young outside. They get a hand on it. Chamberlain. Mourning with some nice D.
Tell you, the defense was right there, just waiting, doing a nice job of anticipating that play.
Steve, every team needs tough interior defense to be successful.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 12.
Well, this is going to seal the deal. They've really exploded here to the finish line.
You know, once they sniffed out that blood in the water, the killer instinct came right out.
ABC passes to Pierce. ABC. And he overshot that one, missing.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
Number 44. And that one's good.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
And Indiana can just let the clock run down here. Here's ABC. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlled.